Unrivaled insight, healthy debate, critical collaboration, peer talkback, audience grilling, credible forecasts, powerful thinking, and millions of dollars of deals. The savviest group of executives focused on the strategic center of the world's largest industry.
The social web is just getting started, and a lot of you in this room are already starting to take advantage of it. I know that there are a ton of experiments that are taking place out there, a lot of startups that are building their companies with the idea that in the future travel will be social, and a lot of incumbents who are really starting to embrace the social web and figure out ways to bring it into their existing product. And we want to help you. That's what we're here for. That's why we came to this conference.
For the new ideas, it's young people. And so you've got to get comfortable with investing in 20-somethings that are in a CEO role.
What are some of the big technology challenges that you're trying to deal with?
Well, there's no doubt we're a technology company. All of our business is on the web, but I think the things that a lot of people have missed who've tried to compete with us over the years is that technology isn't necessarily what wins the game in this business. Again, you got to get back down to fundamentals. Supply and demand is the most important thing.
It seems to me, and I don't know for sure, but that Google must be using a different version of ITA software than perhaps someone like Kayak or Norwest has access to. It just seems faster. I'm curious, is that an innovation or a capability that you intend to make commercially available to all of your other long-standing loyal customers?
So as you know, we've been at this for 10 years, I guess. The QPX code, or low first search code, is the same code. There are many ways that you can trade off computation, that is, invest in more computation, if you want to get answers back faster. We've talked about many of them. We've negotiated many of them. We negotiated them last year. I'm happy to negotiate them now. There are many opportunities we have to do this. Now, it's a decision, because again, it's an investment decision.
We do have this back office processes, et cetera, around what our costs are to actually go and produce a deal. So I track that very closely. I can tell you that ours are substantively lower than between 1,000 and 2,500 on the raw fixed costs associated with producing a deal.
How much? How much?
Substantially.
Oh, I thought you gave a number.
No.
Oh. No numbers.
Again, the benefits of being a private company.
The Groupon audience is a very engaged audience. And I'd say what we have to work on is to train the Expedia audience to buy a product in a different way than they are accustomed to. And I think that's the bigger challenge, and that's something that we're working with Groupon, et cetera. But the way that we view the world is we want to be there based on how consumers want to buy.